quiet today, Arson. Is everything okay?
No, not really. Just not feeling great.
What's wrong?
Just classes, Eden. God, she's been like super clingy recently. Yeah, I guess she thinks we're not spending enough time together. I don't know. But everything with her is always dialed up to an 11, so I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I mean, it's best to keep a cool head in that situation, but
Yeah.
you just gotta remember, regardless of what she'll say, is that she just needs reassurance, and you just gotta show that through your actions, you know?
Well, I'm sorry, but it's a little hard to do that right now because I'm barely getting any sleep and I'm not having enough time to eat, so...
Look, Arson, I don't have all the answers. I'm just your friend. Okay, but what I do know is that you are under a lot of pressure. And I think it's a good thing to be selfish. Some of the time, just here and there, to take care of yourself.
But that's exactly what you're not getting. I can't just decide when to be selfish or not, when to pull back, because if I pull back, then Eden does so too. And I have people that are actually counting on me to be there. Eden is counting on me to be there.
Arson, no one's counting on you to be anywhere. Me, Eden, we care about you. And we just want to be there for you. Okay? That's it.
You're late again.
I know, I overslept again.
How's the medication?
You know, it's working. It just takes time.
Time is something you don't have, Arson.
Quiet today.
Yeah.
Something wrong?
Not really.
You want to talk about it?
No.
Okay.
Did you have trouble sleeping last night, babe?
Yeah, it's like that every night.
You need to try taking better care of yourself, love. You're gonna work yourself to death.
Well, I can't really help that now, can I?
I know, I'm not implying that. It's just, you have a lot on your plate and I worry about you. And like I said, if there's anything...
There's not, okay? All I can do is just get through this fucking semester. So, how about you get back to doing your fucking homework?
Okay, babe. Whatever you...
Is everything okay? Like between us?
Yeah, why?
Because you've barely said a word to me since the beginning of class.
I'm sorry. I'm just.
Right, well, I feel like a broken record telling you this, but if you want to talk, I'd love to listen. That's usually what friends do.
Arson, you're late again.
I know, I'm sorry. I overslept again.
Again? You've been doing this every day now.
I know.
Are we still going out this weekend? I mean, you were talking about going on a date night.
I couldn't get off work.
What the fuck?
They're short-staffed, and if I keep missing shifts, I'm not gonna make my rent.
I don't even know what to say to you. It's either you're too busy with school or your boss keeps using you because he knows that you're too to say no. You won't say no. He walks all over you. Fucking look at me. You can't keep doing this to me. I am okay if you don't want to see me, but don't make promises that you can't keep.
Oh, it's okay. Come sit down with me. Oh, and don't worry, this one is for sure a dream. Oh, don't worry, you don't have to right now. Since we're finally here, let's talk. Why are we doing this? I don't know why. Sure you do. Why are you doing this to yourself? I am not doing anything to myself. Life is just happening. Yeah, it just keeps happening and going and continuing and repeating and being something new that I can't handle. And at this point, I'm wondering, what does it take to get here? Because at this point, I'm just at a loss for what I'm supposed to do for myself. Am I even doing this for me? Because I feel like I never have a moment to catch a break. I feel like I am always trying to prove myself to Eden and to John and God, Eden and John. I recognize that they're always there for me. I recognize that they're always helping me, but also
I feel like if Eden's screaming and hatred and love of me was real, I would have found an answer by now. I feel like if John was my friend and knew the right things to say to me and knew me more than anyone else, truly and honestly, he would know that I was coming here, that I was gonna end up in a place like this at some point. But no, we never get to that point. We never get to the point where everything just resolves itself. We just have to keep struggling, and I'm just exhausted. Like, at one point, do I get the answers? At one point, do I stop asking all these miserable questions and start getting my answers? But what does that even mean? I feel like at some point I had the answers. At some point I knew who I was. But now I'm being split between all these responsibilities, all these versions of myself I can be, and somehow all of them just feel wrong. When I talk to Eden, when I talk to John, I'm hoping that I'm hoping that they'll see something in me. I'm hoping that they'll give me those answers. I'm hoping that they'll know what's wrong and how to set me on that path again. But I somehow just keep failing. At this point, I thought I would have known them enough. I thought they would have known me enough to help me find that, but I somehow keep letting them down in so many new ways, and only thing that I want from them is for them to tell me, Arson, this is who you are, this is who you need to be, this is what you need to do. And for me to do it, and for all these answers to appear, and for things to make sense again, because I am so tired. I'm exhausted at trying to be myself. And I feel like I shouldn't be. I should just wake up every day knowing who I am and who I'm supposed to be and what I'm supposed to do. How is it that I have so many things that I'm supposed to do and none of them are myself? God. I just want to know what I'm doing wrong. Why? What am I doing wrong, and why do I have so many questions inside of me? And how can I have so much to do and yet I'm nowhere closer to finding an answer? First and foremost, you have every right to feel what you're feeling. If you've ever felt like this is something strange or unordinary to be feeling, it's really not. I mean, you said it yourself. Life is just happening. It happened yesterday, it happens today, it happens tomorrow, and for as much as you don't feel it, you're happening too, Arson. You know, people everywhere think that if they shut themselves off, if they fail today, if they take the wrong approach, that suddenly things aren't gonna happen. It just keeps happening, except that you might not be included. every day when you think that your only options are to fast forward through the difficult parts or negate your emotions, that is when you're going to encounter what you're feeling right now. You have people that care about you. And for as much as you think you don't, you care about yourself too. Deep inside, those emotions you're feeling, they want to be felt. And th- when they come out, they don't want to always come out in a neat package. They don't always want to come out in a perfectly processed. I don't want these emotions to keep waiting inside me because that's life. While we keep waiting around for us to figure everything out, it passes us by. The people that care about us, they're waiting for us to mess up. Not so they can disown us, but so that they can be there for us. Eden, John, they're not there for us to be neat. They're not there for us to be this preconceived notion of us. We are there because they saw something in us and they said, I want more. I want more when the skies are blue, and I want more when there is a storm. Do you think everyone out there has just reached who they're supposed to be? Unfortunately for you, there's only going to be one day when you reach who you're supposed to be, and that is the day that the people you love are going to mourn you the most. I'm not sure what I'm aiming towards or what journey I'm on or who I'm supposed to be. I'm not sure if anything I'm doing right now is going to add up or if at some point this mess is going to build towards something. Maybe I've wasted my time with all these sleepless nights. Maybe none of it builds towards something that I can directly point to. But at the end of the day, I'm doing something wonderful just by going through it and having people that want to go through it with me. I think the best thing I can do at this point is wake up to them because I miss them. And even if it's difficult, even if there are arguments along the way, even if I don't know what I'm doing half the time, I want to be there. I want to wake up to a world where I know they're waiting for me, and I want to wake up to a world where they're waiting for me.